Hello again. This is going to be interesting. Okay, so Facebook evidently has decided, sure I'm on camera, good. Facebook has decided not to switch the orientation. I can't figure it out. You know, that's always fun. So, I just moved all of the camera and stuff around. So, hopefully I don't knock anything over, but no guarantees, right? That would be a good Jackie twist, wouldn't it? Alright, I'm just looking to see that I'm live. And I am, but I'm still sideways. So let's see. What if I do it like that? That's better. Let's see if we can't get it up a little higher. Sorry about this, guys. I don't know why Facebook has to mess with things. Okay. Well, that's a little better. But I appear to be upside down, don't I? I need to be on that other side. Alright, so let's go for a whirl. We can do this. Alright, let's try that. Somebody say hi and let me know if you're getting dizzy. Alright, so I'm going to have to be right around the camera. This will be interesting. Okay. Hopefully we can get it fixed. So, your hands are going to get dirty. Let's see if I can get that straighter. Okay. I hate it this way. It doesn't show you much. But anyway, it is what it is, right? Live. Alright, so your hands are going to get dirty, so have a towel or something around, spray bottle, so you can clean up if you need to. So I have a circle of cardstock that I put a little bit of adhesive that when it dries clear and you don't use it, becomes a sticky note. And I've got some rosemary cardstock here. And I saw this on YouTube from a fellow consultant. I believe it was Miss Carrie. I'll put it down below. And she had taken cardstock and our Harbor ink and just started playing with it, and she made some gorgeous cards. So I wanted to show you the technique. Your sticky backed, not permanent, onto your cardstock, and you can do front and back. Just remember when you clean up after each one, make sure that this surface is dry, otherwise it'll leak through. And you can use whichever. I kind of like this one that we have for going around the edges and getting that distressed look. So I'm going to do that first. Sorry if the glare, because my lights are totally on the other side. I'm usually at that end of the table. And then I like this one. Now remember, the paper needs to get some ink on there first, lightly. So I always kind of start off of the page and lightly get some ink on there, so that way when you blend, and sorry if my head gets in the way, that way when you blend you don't get any weird lines and stuff. Okay. So I've kind of got some all on the paper, and I'm just going around this circle. You can see where you get really inky. And there we go. So it doesn't look like much until you reveal. And look at how pretty that is. Now again, we need to clean up before you go to the other side. I've got a little spray of water, but make sure that that is dry, so that way it doesn't reach to the other side, although you probably wouldn't need that. But see how it's just transferring some. So this was the stronger side, the color of the paper, and this is the lighter side. So I'm going to go down here, and again I'm going to ink the edges a little bit. You can ink and do as much as you want. do this one a little darker. So we're just getting some ink on there. And I could do it with this one, but it takes a little longer. So that's why I switched to these blending brushes, which I wish we sold. So again, I'm just starting to put color on. Try not to move your paper too much, then you won't get in the ink that you have down there. So I'm just getting some on the paper so that way I can start blending. Again, I'm not going super dark or heavy-handed, not dark. I'm not going super heavy-handed on it. I'm just moving that ink around. Okay. Isn't that cool? Alright, so let's show you something else. What I did with it. Let me clean up my inky fingers first. And we'll go on to the next thing. Okay. And I am going to move this totally out of the way because we don't need to deal with that right now. Alright, so let's bring in some other colors that I tried. So I kind of thought dark colors at first. So this is Cocoa, front and back. This is Shortbread, which really looks like, that'd be really cool for like Halloween or a moon. Can't you see that as a moon? The other side, the lighter side, I think that's the lighter side. No, it's the stronger side, the color side, and the lighter side. Colored side is the normal strength, and it kind of went a little green on me. And of course I have more on there on this one. That would be cool as a full moon type of thing. This is Papaya. Again, kind of that orangey moon. This one I just took it and made kind of lines. So it'd be kind of like a sunburst going out effect. And this is just the dark side. And then the last one that I did was Capri. How pretty is that? Okay. That's all in good, but where are the cards, right? Alright, so I took... Alright, ladies, gentlemen, if you do not have D2052 for all occasions, get it now. This one has just about everything that you would need, and I leave it on my desk and use it all the time. Okay? Just saying. The other one that I used, which I believe should be online, forgive me if it's not, is C1908 Embroidered Card Front, which has this really pretty embroidered one, right? I love that. And I will show you what I did. Oh, and then I did, you know, because we got to use up our stash, I did pull out a stash one, which I'm not even going to give you the number because you can't get it, but I love these leaves. Okay? So what I did with those leaves, we'll just put these up here, is I made a Merry Christmas. So I put my center, I did a little bit, I believe this is on the lighter side, can't tell, and then a little harbor behind, a little harbor for the ink, and I thought it would be pretty, I'm going to get this stuff out of the way, I thought it would be pretty to add a little bit of shimmer brush. And I'm thinking clear, but now maybe I'm thinking the gold would be pretty, but we'll try some clear. Now this is where you could do that spray paint that we have. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do what I tell you not to do, push on it to get some more out there. And then I'm just going to flick it around. Oops. I should probably cover up the... Let's cover up that part. There we go. And flick it all around to give us some kind of snow coveredness. Make sure I'm on camera a little bit. Alright. Ooh, that's pretty. Okay. So you can go back and use this even if it dries. Don't waste it. Alright. Now we'll take that off. And look at how pretty is that. I hope you can see the shimmer on there. Pretty, pretty, pretty. So wouldn't that be a cool flat, so you can mail it, Christmas card? You could add all kinds of things. That's the first one. And the second one is this one, which I use that, oh, there's glitter all over my table. I use that, let's just see, glitter all over my table. So I used that, what was it again? This one, embroidered card front. And I just stamped it first, and then I just went around the edges to blend that, put it on some Harbor cardstock again, and then added, you can see these are just little bits and pieces down here. So I added the heart and the little center of the heart, and then this on either side. So I'll pull that one up. And that would be pretty splattered with some stuff too. Do we want to splatter that one as well? Let me know. I'll give you a second to think about it while I go get a circle punched that would cover that up. I'll be right back. Give me just a second while you look at that prettiness. So I just grabbed a piece of cardstock, ran it through, and that covers up nearly all of it. Perfect. Okay, who wants to see some gold this time? Maybe we'll add gold. Anybody? I think we'll add gold. So, again, not to waste this, I like this one. Let's just use that. Look at that. I just came up with a new way of doing something. How's that? Okay. Nearly got all of it. Okay. So, we'll go get the gold. Remember to shake them, shake them, shake them before you use them. You want to distribute all that pretty glitter. Okay. Oh, see, I'm getting all inky. And we're going to push some out. Whoa, that's a lot. And we're going to, maybe I can drip some bigger, or some not so bigger. Let's do some fine, just by tapping on it, but it kind of goes everywhere. And then, let's get some bigger drops. Again, I'm going to squeeze it. This is a fairly new one, so I'm trying not to squeeze too much. I don't want a huge puddle like that. Okay, I'm going to tap around the edges a little bit more, just because I didn't get very much over here. Okay, there we go. Put the cap back on. Remember, when you open these, you open them from the ends, so that way you don't push on that middle and have a glob come out. Okay, and we always shake before we use. Let me rinse off my fingers again. This is a messy project, but that's okay. And there we go. Hopefully you can see some of that gold. I'll take a picture and put them down below. But there you are. We could even go in and look at, yeah, I would save this because you can use this on something else too. We can go in and we can add a little bit more gold on these flowers and around the So there you go. Short and sweet today. And a little bit of sparkle everywhere. So tell me which is your favorite, number 1 or number 2, and I will put them down below, and I will see you next Friday. I hope you have an awesome weekend, and if anybody's coming to open house here local, I will, which several of you are, I will see you tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock, and hopefully today I will be making some pumpkin scones for you all. Have a wonderful day, everyone. Bye now.